Hello, welcome to another project from the 13 Days of Halloween. I'm doing some ATCs today. I'm trying to switch up the projects, not all of the same. I'm doing some ATCs, some art journal pages, some decor pieces, and I have some cards coming down the pike. So I'm starting out on 2 pieces of watercolor paper that I cut to 2.5 by 3.5 inches, which is ATC size. And I am collaging some ephemera from the Tim Holtz Halloween ephemera pack, and I'm gluing it down with Collage Podge mat, going under the piece and over the piece with the glue. And I do have a little bit of a method to the way I'm collaging. I'm putting big pieces down first, and then medium pieces and more shaped pieces, like the octagon shaped piece and the tag shaped piece, and then the smallest pieces go on top. So after I have everything collaged down, I'm just going to trim my overhang there, and these pieces do not get thrown away. They get kept. Nothing goes to waste. I mean, maybe the teeny tiny pieces, but mostly they don't get thrown away. And then I'm going to take some Dina Wakley gesso and a long skinny palette knife, and I'm just going to scrape some gesso along my card, and I'm holding the palette knife pretty much parallel to my page or my cards, and it's catching on all those edges of the collaged pieces. And then after I gessoed both pieces, I'm going in with a little very, very thin needle and making little scratches in the gesso that is I hit it with the heat gun, but not completely, so it's still wet, but a little bit dry too. And then I dried that completely. Oh, and I used the pin because I wanted to make some scratches, make it look a little spooky or a little, just add a little more interest to that gesso there. And once that's completely dry, I'm going to go in with my Stabilo Marxall black water-soluble pencil and go around the edges and around some of the pieces, the edges of the different pieces, and activate that with some water. And on the first piece, my gesso wasn't like completely dry, so some of it got like a little white tinge to it, which is okay. But once I did this second one and I saw how much darker this second one was, I realized that I wanted to make the first one darker. So I'm just letting the water pool around because I want it to dry with some of those with some of that splotchy look to it. And that's when I realized my first piece got a little gray. So I'm going to go in again to the first piece with the pencil. And the background was really the only plan I had for these. So I thought to make it quick and easy, I'd just pop some of these Tim Holtz Halloween clippings on there. But I wanted to put something behind them so they'd stand out a little more. So on the one card, I used some of the spiderweb tissue tape behind it. And to get rid of those real straight edges, I'm just ripping the top and the bottom of the piece of tape so it has like a real ripped organic edge. And then on the other piece, I'm going to use some masking tape to put behind my words as well. And I'm doing the same thing, ripping the top and bottom so you don't see that harsh edge. And then I'm going to go around the masking tape and the phrase stickers with the Stabilo Marxall. And the one with the spider webs, I'm just going in very, very lightly. But the one with the masking tape, I'm applying the Stabilo a little more heavy. And I realized that the masking tape is very yellow, and I really wasn't crazy about the way it looked because the background was gray and it had a little red, and it was like more cool toned, and the masking tape looked very, very yellow and stark against the background. So if I did this again, I would not use the masking tape. I liked the way the spider webs looked much better. So I tried to really darken up that masking tape to try to cover up the yellowness of it. And then I added some splatters, my favorite black splatters, which is Black India ink. And then I ran both pieces through my sewing machine, and that's it for these ATCs. And yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Hopefully tomorrow, but if not tomorrow, then soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.